What's up guys, it's me Packy with the House Bowling Review, and today I have two brand new bowling balls, the Bigfoot and the Conspiracy Scheme from Radical Bowling. So both of these brand new bowling balls, I drilled them the exact same way. I'll show you guys the layout right now. I'm gonna give you the two-game review. I'm gonna give you a game with the Conspiracy Scheme, a game with the Radical Bigfoot, and I'm gonna show you guys, kind of talk you through what the ball does for me, where it ends up in my bag, if it's going to end up in my bag at all, and maybe if I'm gonna hit it with some surface or if I'm gonna hit it with some polish, kind of what I might need to do to change the ball to fit my game. And hopefully they strike out there because there's no house shot at WSU, so it's really a mystery pattern. So before I talk too much, you guys know what to do. Subscribe down below and I'll start warming up now. All right, warm-up time. Need about 5 more shots. My warm-up's now done with the Conspiracy Scheme. I'm going to bowl one game with it. I'm going to try and give you guys as much information about this ball as possible. I know it is a larger asymmetric piece. I know it's a ball that's going to probably be towards the top of my bag of that smoother balls, but it does come with the shine on it. So maybe that shine's going to make it a little quicker down lane and almost a transition piece into those hybrids and those pearl asyms that I keep in my bag, like the Black Widow Ghost, like the Strata Hybrid that I keep in my bag, or like the Obsession Tour Pearl. So it's gonna be hopefully a bridge in between those two balls. I guess there's like 5 balls, but it's gonna be a bridge in between those two types of balls. So hopefully it looks good out here, and it is going to be one of those transition pieces between the two. What I've seen from the warm-up is it is a little slower down lane for a ball that comes at that like factory polish almost, or compound, but it does look all right. So hopefully I can bowl a decent game here, game one, and show you guys a little bit about what this ball can do. From those warm-up shots with this Radical Conspiracy Scheme, I'm thinking I want to play 20 with my feet and slide on 25, 26, 27 and just wheel the lane with it, but I'm not sure 100% that this ball is going to come back from there. So I'm going to try and play a little further left, maybe up the speed, take the hand out a little bit, because I think this ball's strike potential is really from further left with those maybe lower rev rates or higher ball speeds. I think this ball is going to be perfect. Let's see what I got. Not exactly my A game here. I need a slow-mo of that one. Wobbled it. Am I gonna move? No. 8-pin spare ain't nothing to worry about. Gonna throw another good shot here. Trying to get it to 8 down lane. All right, so I'm 2 shots in with it. I think it looks really good. It's going to give me that harder and straighter shape where maybe when I move in, I don't know just yet, but maybe when I move in, it might lose a little bit of that down lane motion that it's got right now from that harder and straighter angle. But for right now, I think it looks really good. It's giving me a nice controlled shape, even with that shine on it. It does come out of the box with a little shine, even though it is an asymmetric solid ball. So hopefully, as I move across this game, it continues to give me a good shape. Hopefully again, 8 down lane. It's a little in. Ooh, give me a little hold. So again, like I said, I'm aiming for like 8 down lane, but that one did give me a little hold. I tripped a 6. I do think I'm gonna move 1 just to hopefully eye it up right. So if I miss in again like that, it doesn't big 4 or 6 pin. It gives me that trip 6 again. So I'm gonna move 1 right and see what happens. An early double. 1 right, same speed. Again, like 8, 9 down lane. And that one's in at like 11. Messenger 8 that time. Okay, so I missed in again. This time it messengered 8 instead of trip 6. So I don't know if I'm gonna move in again. My guess on this pattern is, since WSU doesn't have a house shot, it's probably between like 38 and 40 feet, pretty flat. It's making me keep my ball speed up, which tells me it's not that long. I'm not getting that automatic hold in the middle. I'm having to do it with some ball speed and some forward ball roll. 38 to 40 feet flat, usually something I don't bowl awesome on without, my purple hammers. Hopefully it's gonna be a ball that I can bring out on some of those harder patterns, but I'm gonna keep that move. I'm gonna still, try and throw an 8-9 down lane and really just focus on getting a good shot out there instead of yanking it into like 12. Oh, that's 7. That's terrible. Maybe I should just aim at 12. Okay, well, if you're gonna leave it, you gotta spare it. It's part of the rules. I am 5 frames in, I have 97 in the 4th with a spared washout in the 5th. I'm hoping that I can finish out this game pretty strong, and I just gotta throw better shots. I gotta keep it at 9 down lane. They're really tough out there. This ball is giving me a smooth shape, and it's giving me more miss room in than it is left, which tells me on the house shots, when you guys miss outside to that super dry area, it's not gonna over respond. Like when I miss in here to the friction, it's not over responding. It's really just bellying off that spot and giving me those trip 6s or those messenger 8s. So what that's telling me is that this ball is definitely giving me a smooth shape. Even with that polish on it, it's giving me that smooth shape that I might need on some of those easier patterns when they get a little over under, and some of those really, really hard patterns when urethane might not look too good. So hopefully a big back half. I need a better shot. I'm gonna aim at like 10 down lane. Ooh, close. That was a good shot. You know, maybe hit like 10 or 11 down lane, but that's kind of where I aimed. So maybe got to move another board. That one was like 10, 11 down lane, kind of where I aimed. So I'm definitely gonna have to move in again with my feet, see if an extra 1 does the trick and can get that 6 or that 8 pin out. Just need a good shot when I move though. One more board with my feet. Keep that same speed. So good. All right, nice little mix on that one. Good shot. That one was a really good shot. And what I'm seeing with this ball early is that it is giving me that smooth shape. So I'm gonna have to really utilize the hold on the lane instead of so much the hook. Whereas I can't really just chuck it left like I might be able to this Bigfoot. I'm gonna have to really keep it in front of me and make sure my angles are pretty tight down lane. I'm gonna keep that move though. Tickle the head pin. Maybe up the rev rate a little bit. Oh my God, it's stuck. Jesus. Up the rev rate, AKA throw a terrible shot. So, that shot was bad. Pretend you didn't even see it. I would erase it, but it's all part of the video. Gotta give you the real stuff. And the real stuff is that this ball didn't split on that shot. If I can throw shots like that don't split, I'd be a professional bowler. Ooh, that shot was really good. I tried to get a little more around it with my hand. So if I shipped it to that like 8, 9 spot, it would really hook back. And then I shipped it to like that 10, 11 spot. So it really did hook back. It just hooked a little through the face. So a little quick down lane, but this ball is responding to my hand pretty well, where in my mind, it's kind of doing whatever I want it to do, where if I want it to hook a little more down lane, I can throw it slower, get my hand around it, and it'll make a corner. And if I want to roll it a little more and try and keep it a little firmer, it'll make a smoother shape. So it's very, very easy to manipulate so far. 2. So I'm gonna move an extra 1 here with my feet, try and show you guys what happens when I do get around it. I am gonna try and get around this one a little more than, you know, that previous 6, 7 shots. That last one I got around, hooked a little bit too hard off the spot. So I'm gonna try and keep this one in 10, 11 down lane and try and get around it with my hand to see if it'll corner even when I move. Really good shot. Wow. Yeah, so that one was really good. I got my hand around it, I threw it the right speed, and it, as you saw, that one really drove through the pins. So I'll pull up a clip here and I'll show you how, hopefully I'll show you guys that one in slow-mo. I don't know how good my slow-mo is gonna be, but hopefully I can throw another shot here just as good as that one, and I'll show you guys that ball driving through the pins again, because got my hand around it and that one dug down lane. Hook. Yeah, wow. All right, so maybe the first half of the game, I was playing them wrong. I'm gonna move another 3, throw it way slower, and see if I can really get it to go down lane. This one, last shot of the game, I already got 220. Last shot of the game, it is pretty hard but I'm hoping I've created a little friction spot down there where I can really get my hand around this thing and show you guys the full hook potential. Maybe I'll move forward. I'll move forward and throw it slower. Really get around this one. Wow. Pow, pow, pow. All right. So I bowled a 224 with the Radical Conspiracy Scheme. This thing is popping down lane. You know, when I threw it slower, got my hand around it, and figured out the right part of the lane to play, you saw how it really dug through the pins and really cornered down lane for a big asymmetric piece that's supposed to be slower. So I appreciate you guys following along here. That ball, I think, is definitely going to be in my tournament bag, especially on those harder patterns. I think it's really going to come into play when that purple hammer might pick up a little too early. It's going to be something I can use on those harder shots with urethane. It's going to be something that I can use when urethane balls aren't the key. It's something I can use to create hold on the lane with some ball speed, with some ball roll, and it's really going to shim up in there where I can use my skill set to hopefully improve my scores, just like you guys can with this ball. So now I'm gonna take out the Bigfoot and I'll show you guys, if you stay tuned tomorrow, I'll show you guys what this Bigfoot does right after this one.